Hey, what's up, guys? Man, I'm gonna talk about something real quick. I got a shitload of haters all the time, and it is what it is. Yesterday, I had picked the Pacers. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a recap right here. I'm also gonna give you guys one pick in the NBA, one pick in soccer, and yeah, so it's one pick in the NBA, one pick in soccer, and I'm gonna tell you who I like for this Sunday for NFL. So I'm not confirmed yet on the play for the NFL, but I'll give it to you guys so you guys can check that out. Again, I'm gonna do a little bit of a recap real quick yesterday, and then I'm also gonna give you guys a posters for the overs and for the unders. So stick around for those. Those are very powerful. So pretty much the recap is very simple. I did have a losing day. It was a slight losing day. So it broke my 5 day winning streak, which is cool. It is what it is. It's part of it. So let me get back to the little. I just had to block them on TikTok actually because there's some dumb people that want to talk crap and all this stuff, and I can already call it out. I can already see it, so I'm not even worried about it. I'm just letting you guys know that the mindset. Okay, so let me just try to get that to the mindset. So basically, the Pacers was one of the first ones that I had, and I had them at a -2. So what ended up happening is that when I was talking about it, somebody pointed out that they were playing in France. So that's something that I didn't realize when I first did it the night before. So when I realized that, I said, you know what, I have a much higher risk tolerance than maybe you do. So if you're not risk tolerant, then you might want to stay away from this one. I said that several times, and then on top of that, I said Wembanyama is going to go off. He's in France. He wants to show off because he's back in his home country and this and that. I said, I don't think he's going to carry the team because it's just a one man. And then they blew out the Pacers. So after that, somebody was following me. They sent me a DM and they said, hey, I'm not going to click on any of your links and I'm not going to follow you because your pick sucked. So again, it's that mindset. Like, first of all, if you're following me, then that's cool. And if you don't like it, then that's cool too. But why are you going to go and talk shit? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I asked them, did you go with the other ones? So the other ones were very simple. It was the Bucks and the Nuggets. I said, go with the Bucks and the Nuggets on the money line. And they both of those teams went way over their points and they won by a lot. It was not even close. So he had nothing to say. He said, well, I'll see, I'll wait, and this and that. So again, I don't waste my time with these people. It's just I'm trying to call it out so that you guys understand that if you lose one time, that doesn't mean anything. If I lose one day, that doesn't mean anything. This comes with the territory. Anybody that's lying to you and telling you that they win every day is bullshitting you. Um, that nobody in the history of the world has won 100% of the time. That's impossible. There is nobody that does that unless they're cheating. And anyways, again, bottom line, I had the Bucks -6 that hit. I had the Bucks and the Nuggets as a two-man parlay that hit. And then I said, I'm gonna come back if Tyler Hero and Giannis are playing. I'm gonna go and buy it back at a 219.5. And I actually I forgot all about it. I saw it this morning on my notes and I forgot all about it. But that hit for us. So if I would have placed it, it would have hit, but I didn't place it. So that would have made my day green if I would have done that. Anyways, and then at night, I saw that the Clippers, I was staying away from the Clippers because there was a lot of injuries and things like that. And they had played 4 games in 5 nights. So I was staying away. But then when I noticed that everybody was playing, all the starters were playing, I jumped on it and I sent a message and I said, jump on this Clippers. I know it's a late thing. And I asked today on TikTok, I said that I was on the live and I said, hey, did you guys see that? Did you guys hit on that? And a lot of people said yes. So if you have not done so, make sure you click on the link first, subscribe and follow. We share a lot of free stuff here, but click on the link in the description and click on free. When you click on free, you're going to be getting those type of alerts. Like, for example, I hit that Clippers yesterday. I showed that Bucks and the Nuggets money line, and I showed that Bucks -6. I also showed that Pacers, like I said, and it lost. So we had a overall losing day. It was an overall losing day. And then that's another thing I wanted to talk about real quick is that the only reason I actually lost money yesterday was because my wins, I had them at $50 and my losses, I had them at $100. So I broke one of my own rules, which was keep your unit size the same. So if I would have done $100 on each one instead of 50 on the losers and 100 on the losers and 50 on the winners, I would have won money. I hope that makes sense. It's hard to explain, but basically, I didn't keep the same unit size, so my wins actually didn't cover my losses, and even though I had more wins than losses, I hope that makes sense. All right, guys. So just so you guys know, this is a lot of data that I look at. You can check this out. I'm not going to go through every single detail. I just went and did that on TikTok, and it took me a while to get through it. So I'm not going to go through all that. I'll just give you guys the play. So just so you guys know, I do have this information available. If you click on the link in the description, and you're going to see all the way at the bottom, it says daily scraper data. And basically, it gives you everything. It talks about the opening line, the current line, the totals, did they go up or down, the head-to-head trends. You can see they're both going down in this case. And then in this one, it says the lines didn't move at all. This is the head-to-head trends, what they've done, the projected score, who's supposed to win, who's supposed to lose, what the total is. And if that's correlation with this right here as well, the recent 5 games. Sorry, the recent last 10 games, what they've done. This is the over-unders for the Cavs. This is the head-to-head stuff. Same thing with the 76ers. The breakdown of the current money, what the money is at. This uses a lot of scrapers, a lot of data points, and then it uses AI as well. So there's a lot of things that go into this. This is not just me randomly throwing it up there. It's a lot of different data points. And it's called daily scraper data. It's all the way at the bottom on the link in the description. Then it shows you all the injuries. It shows you the season record, and then it gives you a breakdown of the analysis, what it thinks. So again, it uses AI, it uses scrapers, it uses software, all this stuff that it's kind of proprietary. We get it from a lot of different sources, and it took me a very long time to build this out. So it's actually available now. Same thing with the other Hornets game. Just so you know, I'm staying away from that game, and then the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. So I did have a hater again. That's what he was saying. Why is it, oh, you're only going with the favorites? It's not going with the favorites, man. I'm literally breaking down why I like them, why I'm staying away, what's the reasoning. It's not just simply saying, okay, I'm going to go pick on this favorite, and then I'm going to pick this favorite. If it was that easy, everybody would be rich. You would just go and pick favorites all day. So anyway, having said all that, so now let me give you guys the free first play. It's going to be the Cavaliers minus 4.5 and the Grizzlies. I'm going to make this very clear because I had another hater. Do you see the odds down there? It says minus 151. So whatever book you have, that might be a lot higher. Now, if it's a lot higher and you don't want to get it because it's so expensive, that's completely up to you. But don't call me out and say, why are you going? You're such an idiot. Why are you going and getting minus 200 odds and things like that? I'm literally showing you what my odds are right there. So yes, 151 is high. I'm not going to say it's not, but you're getting a shitload of value with these two teams instead of getting these crazy high spreads. And on top of that, I do think the Grizzlies are going to cover the spreads. I don't know. I don't think, vice versa. Sorry. I think the Cavaliers are going to cover the spread, but they don't cover that high of a spread at a minus 10 or whatever it is. And the Grizzlies, they're going to have a little bit of a harder time, I think. But I may be wrong because what's his name is out, Zion Williamson. So having said all that, instead of messing with the spreads and all this stuff, and I don't like the spreads, and they sometimes cover, they sometimes don't. Like the Cavaliers are only covering 40% of the spreads. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I had to buy that back to a minus 4.5. And then I got the Grizzlies at the money line. So here's the over-unders that I promised. These are not our final plays. These are just very strong stats. All we do really is go and source this from a paid app, and then we put it into make it look nice right here. And all it is really is just very strong stats. It tells you the team, the player, the proposition, what the current odds are, and what they've done in the last 10 games. Nothing is less than 80%. If it's less than 80%, that means in the last 10 games, they've hit 8 out of 10. If it's less than that, they do not get put into this poster. So look at the last 10 right there. It says 90%, 80%, 80%. That means these players have hit these lines at least 8 out of the last 10 games. That's for the overs. You can see right there on top it says overs. Now for the unders, the same thing. The team, the player, the proposition, the odds, and the last 10, what they've done in the last 10 games. Again, nothing goes in here unless it's an 80% or better. These are not our final plays. These are just very strong stats. For the soccer play, I don't have a way to put it in here. Actually, I thought I had the screenshot, but I don't. So I'll just tell you what it is. It's going to be Chef United, win or tie. That's one leg. The other one is Torino, win or tie. I'm going to say it one more time. You can pause it or rewind it, whatever you need to do. But it's, sorry, I don't have the screenshot. But basically, it's Chef United to win or tie. And then you add that with Torino to win or tie. So 2 teams to win or tie, parlayed together. And then I really like the Eagles at a -2.5. I'm not confirmed on that one yet, so don't quote me on that. But I do like the Eagles to win. And I was surprised actually. They're actually favored to win the entire Super Bowl. I was surprised when I saw that. For sure, I thought it was going to be the Chiefs, but definitely not the Eagles. And they're favored to win the Super Bowl. They're definitely favored to win this game. So, anyways, I like the Eagles at a -2.5. And finally, guys, the last thing I'll mention, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. A lot of people think they're subscribed, but they're actually not. Make sure you click on subscribe and make sure you like this video and comment if you've been winning money. I would appreciate that. If you can comment and say, yes, we've been winning money, I would appreciate that. As well, if you see my phone number right here, you can send me a text message. And this is for if you are interested in getting one-on-one coaching. And what that is real simple, is that we would get on a chat. You would be sending me messages. You would ask me questions. I'll give you the videos that I have that I created to explain like the line moves, the basics, and all this stuff. And on top of the basics, I'll show you guys how to find this data. And also I'll give you the access to the scrapers and the Discord and the VIP and all that stuff as well. Please, if you don't have the money to invest, you need money to invest in this. First of all, you need a bankroll, and secondly, it's my personal time. So if you're interested in that, again, send me a message, and I'll teach you how to do this. Pretty much, I'm doing this as a business, and I've been making decent money with it. So I've shown my numbers in previous videos and stuff like that. I can show you how to do this where it can be a sustainable income for you. And it's not just a little side gig. This is actually a sustainable income source. So if you're interested in that, make sure you send me a text message, 630-447-9504. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day.